Would you deliberately catch a cold in return for £3 grand? That's the offer being taken up by volunteers at FluCamp, a company searching for better drugs to treat colds and flu.
Now, there's been a big rise in people taking part in clinical trials. So is being a human guinea pig worth the money? Well, let's find out.
It is 8 o'clock in the evening on day 0 of FluCamp. This is challenge day, so today was the day that we were given the cold virus.
Massive headache, like someone was kicking in the head.
Sore throat, nose running.
I'm starting to miss the outside world.
Feeling quite sorry for myself at the moment.
And now I'm starting to get bored.
Most people hate catching a cold, but these guys are going out of their way to get the sniffles, all in the name of science. According to new figures, more than 500,000 people took part in NHS clinical trials last year, trebling in the last 5 years, and around 9,000 healthy people have opted for private trials, like the one run by this company. They call it FluCamp.
FluCamp is an organisation that researches the effects of viruses on the human body. So we look at influenza virus, we look at a virus called RSV, and also the common cold virus.
And it's the common cold virus that this trial's testing on people with asthma. 20-year-old university student Phil Sutton from Liverpool has signed up.
I used to have severe asthma when I was young. If some research can help others, I may as well help them out, because I probably wouldn't have survived.
Ex-army man Mark Harris is also on the trial.
If it's helping out people with asthma, why not? I mean, give it a go. It's only giving me the cold, it ain't going to kill me. You know what I mean?
32-year-old Ollie Thompson took time off work to take part.
It's going to be interesting, whether I get given the cold or if it's a placebo. You get a cold every year, so you may as well get paid for it.
Business process analyst Kirsty Bax was diagnosed with asthma 4 years ago.
If I have kids and they have asthma, then me doing something like this might help them. And then obviously there's a financial aspect as well. You get quite well paid, and I'm saving up for a house, so that's a strong motivation, definitely.
They're paid just over £3,000 for their time, but for that, they'll have to stay in quarantine and not leave their rooms for 10 days. And to reduce infection, they'll have no contact with anyone else other than fully masked medical staff.
Talk to people on my phone, really. That's all I've got to talk to, or talking to the camera. It's going to be one long week. I can feel it.
It's the day of the inoculations. Some will be given the cold virus and others potentially a placebo.
We've got about half an hour left on day 2 before I get given the cold at 11 o'clock. Quite exciting, really.
It's a bit like a military operation. Safety of the patient is paramount. So all the patients are prepared, they're actually put onto their bed and their heads are stuck out through the door. The heads are tilted upwards, and it's what we call the sniffing the morning air position, and the drops are inserted into each nostril.
Time? 30 seconds.
I felt like I was on an alien planet, or I was a specimen being examined.
So, over the course of the next few days, some of the participants should start to feel the effects of having a cold.
Day 3, it's 10:40 at night. About 7 PM I had my dinner, and since then I've started feeling quite unwell.
We monitor their progress to see if they develop cold symptoms, and then we discharge them.
Today has not been the best of days, and it's probably been my worst day since being in here.
A bit of a cold, only just a little cough, a little sneeze now and then.
Suffering with headache, sore throat, nose running, nose being blocked.
I felt like rubbish all day. I've had the symptoms of a stuffy nose, a runny nose, headache.
Going home. How good does that feel, mate? It's all gone and I feel so much better. I feel like can't wait to get out of here, have a beer, feel the fresh air on my face.
I've been a bit stir crazy, very bored. In the future it might actually help benefit people, and like I said, I'd be quite happy to actually be involved again.
The results of the trial will now be analysed, and the data will help with the development of new drugs and vaccines in the fight against colds and flu.
Looking forward to getting home, having a beverage.
Very happy. Gonna go and get a cup of tea.
It's nice to smell stuff.
And I'll see you later.